they got this facial recognition thing where they can, you just be walking down the street. If you look like you suspicious, if you look like you gonna do some, they gonna put some points on your credit. You gonna get with. They got this facial recognition that is just changing their whole world.
I don't think people know that we've been living in this hotel, that I lost my house. I don't even know how we got here. I married you, then I got blackballed because I married an outsider. Then I couldn't get work for that. Then I had a baby by an outsider. Then I couldn't get work for that. I just never expected it to be so harsh. And we want to do a supernatural film about 5 African-American women who are sisters. Each of us has a character that has her own special powers. There is no film that I'm familiar with where the supernatural is experienced through the Black community.
Hold on one more time. I gotta wrap my head around this concept for a second.
Okay, I know it's cutting edge.
I'm all about cutting edge, trust me. I just see all of my Black folks like, wow, what is this? Not embracing it, not accepting it. I get it, but what we'll look at it as, demonic.
We don't have to bring the demon aspect into it. We can water it down. We can take it the bewitched route and really just dumb down the witch stuff and bring in a few scares at the same time.
Yeah. You think Black America's ready for it?
If we spoon feed them a little bit of witch at a time.
Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once, I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure, it's about to go up. Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once, I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure, it's about to go up. Roll my blunt and pass my lighter. Get lit, pop shit, get higher. I'm the hottest, call me fire. Rock out, jump up, live my life up.
If you spoon feed them a little bit of witch at a time, come on, man. That sounds like something that has to do with the G word. And take that. Come on, if you spoon feed them a little bit of witch at a time. This woman was one of my biggest crush in Hollywood. I just thought she was like the most beautiful woman, especially when she just be smiling. But I always wondered why she always played a specific type of role. And it makes me think if that was her role within that field of work, just in general, camera's not even on. She said that Steen Stein invited her to her room for some quality time. They were mutual friends. She spoke on getting blackballed. She spoke on facial recognition and things like that. But she also said that she was in a hotel. It always takes these people to get it and lose it, or get it and maintain it, secure it, and then they speak out. But I think this might be why she's really disappeared from Hollywood. But you can't deny that she was typecasted. Anyway, she only played one type of role, and it was ratchet, period. From streetwalker to, wow, phone booth, I think she was. Anyway, let's get to these clips.
It's where they got this facial recognition thing where they can, you just be walking down the street. If you look like you suspicious, if you look like you gonna do some, they gonna put some points on your credit. You gonna get with. They got this facial recognition whole world.
I don't think people know that we've been living in this hotel, that I lost my house. I don't even know how we got here. I married you, but then I got blackballed because I married an outsider. Then I couldn't get work for that. Then I had a baby by an outsider. Then I couldn't get work for that. I just never expected it to be so harsh.
Now, let's address the facial recognition thing. A lot of people say it goes back to, I want to say almost 10 years ago, back when people would take a lot of them pictures with those masks on. Do y'all remember the mask filter? I don't know if it was IG or Snap or whatever, but it was so wild because people would have these hospital type masks on as their filters. Wink, wink. But I feel like I hear a lot of people say, even back then, they were tracking certain metrics, shall I say, certain data, certain features, retinal display, stuff like that. You got to think about all of that type of stuff, even your iPhone. A lot of people say your iPhone takes pictures when you're just looking at the screen. I want to say it might be a certain type of light, or if you just, no, you can see it on ring cams. When it's nighttime. I don't know if it's night vision or what, but you'll see that the screen flashing. And some people say it's gathering data. But for her to talk about living in a hotel and being blackballed and marrying outside of I don't even know what to call it, outside of the field of work. She literally said marrying an outsider. Come on, man, that's almost cult-like rhetoric. What are we talking about there? Marrying? Yeah. Maybe that's why we see hear certain things with certain people like Will, Jada, and their offspring. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone. Let's get to the next clip.
About Harvey Weinstein, and we see what he's going through. And you talked about a situation where he wanted you to come somewhere at like 3 or 4 in the morning. Does that kind of go along with all this, like the thing that goes on in Hollywood? Did you feel uncomfortable in that situation?
Right. Well, he asked a friend to see if I'd be interested. And, I was not interested. And the friend, a male friend, in Hollywood, a lot of business takes place in the strip club for a reason. It's because business and pussy go hand in hand. It's not just Hollywood, but all over the world, men are inking $1 million deals on the golf course or in the strip club, and sometimes both. So a lot of times when you are trying to get investors, and in Hollywood, investors is 90% of the game. You will use your actor, your actress, to entice investors to sign on. And, you can take a look at autobiographies or some of these biopics with women going back as far as Marilyn Monroe, Joan Crawford. That is a major component of getting the deal closed. The emasculation of the black man has been in existence since, the beginning of time. They have always tried to belittle our men in a way that makes them, unappealing to us. From slavery, when, how am I gonna wanna have sex with this guy that massa has abused and beat and sexually harassed in my face to make me look at this man as beneath. So I believe that it is not something that has just, started last week. Because of the situation that we're in. And it's so funny because I was just thinking this the other day. Like, God has a plan.
I'm not about to even speak too much about that last clip, y'all. Jeez, It'd be so much I be wanting to say, but I don't want to. Ooh, wait. Come on, y'all. To see, he reached out to see if she would be interested. What's so crazy, y'all? She might have got a lot more opportunities. Allegedly. If she had taken that opportunity. But it sounded like a different line of work, if you ask my honest opinion. He reached out to a guy to ask if she would be interested in an opportunity. Like, I ain't gonna say too much. I want to know what y'all think. Like the video, consider subscribing. Hype me up, y'all. I'm out. Peace.